Hello everybody, this is Joey and welcome to Fridays with Maniac4Bricks. This one is actually an interesting one I wanted to do because I've always had trouble with Q&As on the YouTube channel, and I thought, what if we did it in a little different way this time around? A little while ago, about a week ago from this recording, I posted a shareable Q&A that anybody could put on their profile or in their Instagram story or what have you, where people would request certain numbers of questions to be answered. So number 7 could be something specific to be answered by that person. And I thought this might be fun to do. I actually did have this running for one round on my story and didn't get to all of those questions being answered. I do apologize about that, but I can do those later if people want to still hear those answers here. The other round was where I would actually write down who requested each of those questions, and now those are going to be answered on this video. So I will be giving shout outs to some of the people who did request each of these. And these are, the thing about these questions, they're all kind of personal, and they're all supposed to be answered honestly. So it's a pretty interesting concept, and getting a couple honest answers out there isn't the worst thing in the world. I will say though, because of talking about other people with some of these questions, I don't want to give all of their personal private information, especially without their permission. So I will have to be vague on a couple of points, even though it may sound like it's dishonest. Just want to put that out there. I just don't want them to have an issue. So, with that said, let's get right into the questions. And if we do want to have more of these that weren't answered in this video, you can leave the numbers down in the comments, and I can try to do this again sometime with different questions being answered. The first one we have here is number 6 that was asked by Big Brickhead. Do I have a girl BFF? I've actually had a couple of them. One of them that I've had at least since grammar school, one at least since high school, and I don't know if I've had any since college, like that I met through college yet, but who knows? There's always still time for that. Oh, and just to clarify to everybody, girl BFF is not the same thing as having a girlfriend. Just want to put that out there. If the question wanted that, I would have answered accordingly. Number 9 is requested by River Asherwood. Have I ever fallen in love? I think most people by this point have at some point, and it's definitely happened to me a couple of times. I don't know if crushes count in the same way as falling in love, so I'm going to say they're about equal. Maybe crush is a little bit underneath that, but still close enough, which has definitely happened to me several times. One of the first times actually was with my BFF, or my now BFF, from grammar school. She was new in 2nd grade to our class. I immediately was interested in her and was always very nice to her. We had a lot of great conversations. We still hang out just as friends. Never had a blossoming relationship, but that's totally fine. And always great to see them even nowadays. And still have a lot of things in common, but still doing our own things as well. I've definitely had a crush or two after that in, I think, middle school, but again, didn't really go anywhere. I had probably 2 or 3 through high school, and one of them actually did become a relationship for about 2 years before things went a little differently because we were both going to different colleges and wasn't really going to have the time available to see each other again. So that one was kind of circumstantial, but it was still good for what had happened. Since then, occasionally I had a crush through college, but again, didn't really go anywhere. Usually there were feelings that just kind of came and went. That's why I'm not really sure if it counts as falling in love, because it's so short-lived compared to in a relationship. It's more likely going to last longer. Number 11 was requested by the Lego Geek 19. What was my last text message? That's a good question. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, kind of the strange thing about recording YouTube videos on my phone when I actually need it for the video. The last text message that I have is, "Hey, parked," which was sent to my mom to let her know that I arrived home. That's all it was. And I think that was from last night after I was out and taking care of things for work and for classes. Number 20 was requested by Cool Lego Picks. If I have one wish, what would it be? It's a good one. I'm really not sure what I would wish for, because I feel like one wish, if we're defying logic here, one wish I would think off the top of my head would be to always have more confidence, because it's always something that I need to work my way up to and can never just come out of the gate and, hey, let's get this going and let's get this done. I always need to build it up, and that takes time. And if it's under pressure, I'm not really going to get that when I need to get things moving. Regardless of what it is, whether it's school or work or whatever it is. On occasion, it will just come naturally to me where it's like, all right, let's just go, let's do it. But there are plenty of times where I'll be sitting, it's in the moment, but I don't really do anything. And my mind just kind of festers, and it's like, do I go now? Do I wait on it? Do I do it differently? And then all this time passes where it just looks like I have a blank expression on my face and nothing really happens. And most likely nothing gets done in that span of time. And it kind of just makes me worrisome a little bit after that, of like, was I going to regret it or what have you? I guess we want to be a little bit more realistic. My one wish, like something tangible, like something to have. I don't know. I guess it would be to live in my own place and have a sustainable job. But that's something I can make come true. So I don't know if that's, I don't know. Does that count? And last one for today, it was number 24, also requested by Cool Lego Picks. Do I plan on getting married? If I had a relationship that worked well enough, if it's somebody that I felt strong with, it would be great to marry them. I'm not saying that I should just get in a relationship to get married. I just feel like it depends on the person and where I am in my life and what status I'm at, where it'll be a good decision. Marriage would be good if it works out, but I don't know if that's going to be sooner or later. I don't even know. I can't remember if kids was one of the other questions about would you have kids after marrying or something like that. Just in case it isn't, I think kids would be good. And not too many, maybe 2, something like that. But it's not a bad idea. It's, like I said, it's very circumstantial. It depends on how the other person is, what do they mean to me, where I'm at in the time of the relationship, if I would actually go the next step. If it's like a life goal, I don't know if I could really figure on that. It's not like an achievement like in an Xbox, in a video game where it's like, just do whatever you can to get married. No, that's not how it works. You need to have some goals. You need to have some emotions. You need to have something concrete to make that worthwhile. You don't want to make a mistake with that. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed what may have been a life lesson in there. I don't know. And like I said, if you want to see any of these other questions that weren't answered yet in the comments down below, just write in the number. I'll give you a shout out on the next one. I don't know when the next one will air, but I'll try to get as many together to warrant another video for this. This was kind of interesting and a good thinker for me. Good to have on my mind every once in a while. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great weekend, everybody.